I'm honored to be allowed to speak today again. I mean, you heard me yesterday and still you're still here waiting for me to speak again. That's a miracle. And I believe in miracles. My life, I'm that kind of person, you know, so if I hear something, I want to believe it. So I always try out what I hear. And if it works, I make it to my life. I make it the way of living. If it doesn't work, I forget about it faster than I heard it. So that's who I am. Dangerous sometimes, but most of the time it works. Because it gives you a foundation to stand on, to believe in, and to rely on. When everything else seems to disappear, you still have your faith in what you know is working. And that makes life very easy. People call me an evangelist. And you know, I never put a title on myself. But people see what I'm doing and they put names on it, and then they call me evangelist, this and that. And you know, I'm a normal church guy. When I'm home and if I'm free, I go to church. Sometimes. Most of the time I'm away. But you know, when I'm away, I'm living my life in a way so people see who I am and they understand what I believe in, and then they call me an evangelist. That's very easy. So a couple of years ago, just to give you an example, what's ticking inside of me. You know, life is greater than you and me. Must be. Otherwise, we have nothing to celebrate or look forward to. I mean, if there is no bigger things than you and me, then we are quite trapped in here, I would say. So I believe life has a purpose. I believe life is bigger than any one of us. And if life is bigger than any one of us, there must be a purpose and a way to tap into that bigger dimension of life. I mean, success, family, future, meaning, whatever you're doing. So I made Kyani to become a part of that. I believe in what I'm doing because it fits into a bigger picture of what I'm doing overall. So that's why I'm very bold when I'm doing it. I go full 100% all in. And I believe in miracles because I've seen miracles. And I believe miracles is a very important part of our lives. And some people I know, they don't believe in miracles, so they don't let them in. They resist miracles. They refuse to believe. They refuse to have faith in something they can't control or oversee or understand. But you know, faith starts when you realize that you don't have to understand everything. You can just believe. That's faith. And that will create whatever you need. The substance of your miracle. The fulfilled product of what you're hoping for. That's faith. And that's the biggest power on earth. The faith that you can perform. And you don't need much. Just by being here today, you showed more faith than you need to show to have success. Because you just need a little portion of faith. And that will do it for you. So, just by showing up here today, you did your part. Now you can relax and believe, and faith will work for you. So faith is not something hard or difficult. It's very easy. It's the opposite. You can trust it. You can rest in it, and it will perform if you endure and if you keep it. So that's why people call me an evangelist, I guess. So I believe and I see my faith manifested in my business, in my family, in my life, and in my future. That's why. So back to Kyani, which is a big part of my life, as you understand. I've been doing business my whole life. When I met Kyani, I stopped doing everything else and I went full time, full in to Kyani. Even before I earned my first dollar. I made up my mind. And I say, this is my thing. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it. And I didn't count the money. I didn't count the income. I just said, I'm going to do it. And by doing that, I got the income. And I said, 2.5 years down the road now, almost 3 years, I got paid more than $1 million out of that decision, out of that small investment of $500. So it works because I put everything into it. I made it work for me. I didn't make up my mind, took my decision, then was sitting there waiting for somebody else to do something. I went out. I talked to people. And I realized I only need to find 3 people that believes in what I believe to get me to the top of this company. 3 people. So I was focused on those 3 people. And I found them one by one, and I started to build together with them. I have today almost 3 years after, I have 35,000 people in my entire organization. But I only sponsored 3. I only have 3 lines. So it works. It works. And when I hear people sponsoring, keeping the sponsorship, doing the placement, and, I get tired. I say, wow, how can you keep track of all that? Who is who in the zoo? I mean, where do you put them? Who do they belong to? Do they belong to you or the guy you place them under? Who's responsible? Who will earn the money? You or them? Who's doing the work? So I'm very easygoing. I only have 3 personal sponsored people. And they are my front lines. The rest I built down under my leaders, down the lines, somewhere down there. I'm working with them. And that gives me a restful sleep in the night. I have 3 sponsored. The rest I gave away. Wrong or right, I don't know. That's how I'm thinking. Because I trust the company, I trust the comp plan, and I trust the product. So, let's get into what I'm supposed to say up here. I don't know why I lost myself like this. I just feel home, so I'm just, going on blathering. Okay, duplication. That's the topic of the day. I'm hard to duplicate, I know. That's why I'm trying to keep it easy and simple and just straightforward, So, what made up my mind for the company was my reference points. So when people ask you, why do you do Kyani? Most people, they start to think, yeah, why do I do it? Let's see here. Yeah, first, and then second, and then, and also because of, and people looked at it, you don't know? If somebody asks, why did you marry your wife? I love her. I don't think, yeah, why did I do that? Let me think now. I'll give you a good reason. Why did I start Kyani? I know exactly why I started Kyani. And I trained it to tell people. So they know that I'm secure. I have no regrets. I'm still more confident today than I was 3 years ago. Because I have my reference point for doing what I'm doing. So I just want to give you some tips on how to increase your how do you say, your, Swinglish, don't have every words. To increase people's trust in you. Your credibility, that's the name, the credibility. So, how to increase your credibility in front of people is to have an answer without thinking and inventing answers. As I said, poor or rich, what do you choose? Rich, exactly, easy, because you know that. You know the consequences of not knowing that. So, I have 5 reference points why I'm doing Kyani. And the first one is a product. Second to none, I would say. My first reference point for doing Kyani is a product. I love the product. I tried it, I got an effect. So I always give people my reference point and 3 underline bullet points. 3 products, totally unique, strong enough to become its own concept, together forming a triangle, even more powerful, and approved by Mother Earth. Wow, people said, because I understand. Wow, approved by Mother Earth. I don't have to say more. That's my 3 bullet points on the product. My second reference point is the company. 5 years on the market. A new company, 5 years on the market. Success on every continent. Opening up Europe. Wow. 3 owners behind it is traditional business people choosing network marketing, never failed, never quit, always succeeded. That's my bullet points. The company. First, the product. Secondly, the company. My third reference point. The owners. The owners. Totally unique. Generations of preparations. Successful in their traditional business they're already doing. I mean, how can you beat that? Trustworthy, long-term thinking. That's my 3 bullet points on the owners. My 4th reference point. The comp plan. So now we had the product, the company, the owners. Now we come to the comp plan. Wow. I tell people, maybe it might not be the best one, but it pays every week and every month. I guess there's always something better somewhere. We would be stupid if we say we were the best one, because we can't prove it. But that's my reason for joining the company, because of the comp plan. Pays every week and every month. Car program, travelings, bonuses, matching bonuses. I mean, this is second to none. Completely goes in the deep, goes in the wide, and pays for everything. And my last reference point, my fifth one, the timing. The timing of this company and this product has never been better. Look around. Everybody's crying out for a product like this. I mean, we're not like everybody else bringing 200 products to the market. Which one shall we use? I mean, you can't eat all of them. You have to pick out 3. So which one should I pick out? You can't present 200 products, so which one should I present to people? We have 3 products. Not because we want a lot of products, because we only deal with products that we really believe in. And that does the job for us. So, the product, the company, the owners, the comp plan, and the timing. If you can train this in front of the mirror, people will believe you already earned your $1 million. Because you give them the reason for what you're doing. And this is one of the biggest lacks. When I see my leaders in Sweden, I train them on this, because I can hear that there is a factor inside their presentation about why they are doing Kyani. And they change every time they explain to people. They change a little bit because they are not sure why they are doing it. They haven't trained it. They haven't trained why they are doing Kyani. You can wake me up in the middle of the night, you will have the same answer. First of all, the product, second to none. 3 products, wow, strong enough to be their own companies, but together even more powerful. My 3 bullet points. The owners, I met them, that's why I joined. Traditional, family, doing business for generations. Choose network marketing and health products, because that's the next trend around the globe. Wow. Wow, the comp plan. Unbelievable. Pays for everything, every week, every month. Takes me on travels, on trips, cars, anything I can dream of. Might not be the best one, but it works. Wow. I mean, do you follow me? So I want you to start training how to tell people, because your reason for joining Kyani will give them their reason to join Kyani. Most people are trying to find a reason why somebody else should join, and you will never be able to do that. They will just be frustrated on you, say, well, what do you know about me? I'm not even interested in that. So you better tell me why you joined, and I will know why I should join. One of the biggest mistakes we are doing is trying to make things fit to what we believe people need to hear. They don't need to hear anything beside why you joined. And that's good enough. Your reason for joining Kyani will be the best reason for them to find their reason to join Kyani. And don't go outside that. Stay inside your own reasons. That's trustworthy. That's powerful. If you took your life and you changed the direction of it because of those reasons that you are giving them, they will find the reason and the arguments for doing the same. So don't try to invent reasons for people to join Kyani. Give them your own reasons. And tell them why you did it. And what happened. And ask them if they would like to experience the same as you did. That's easy. So, find your 5 reference points why you joined Kyani and train them. 5 major points. The product, the company, the owners, the complement, the timing. You can learn that. That's not hard. The product, the company, the owners, the complement, the timing. And then you put 3 bullet points under each one of those references. That's your story why you joined nothing else. And that will give people enough energy and power to find their own reason to join with you. You follow me? I like to keep things simple. No feelings, facts. This is why I joined. The product, wow. The company, man. The owners, blows me away. The comp plan, never seen something like it. The timing, I'm glad I'm living today. You see, even you got energized by that. So don't miss out today. This is the best, most exciting time in history. You're not here because of a coincidence. You're here because you belong to the best of the best of the best for this day. Come on. You have everything it takes to do a home run today. Everything. If somebody would have been better than you for today, they would have been here instead of you. I believe in that. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that you are here for a purpose. And I believe there's a divine timing for everything. And you are prepared, you are equipped, you have all the skills, all the gifts that it takes to live this life today, 2012. So you exercise those gifts. You know, just to have a talent is not enough. I know a lot of people with talents, but they're losers. Having a talent is not enough. You have to train it. You have to take care of it. You have to put discipline behind it. And then you will start jumping higher than everybody else, running faster than everybody else, keeping on running when everybody else stopped running. Why? Because you trained your gift and your skills. And that made you a champion. Only talents will not make you a champion or a success. But it tells you what you should practice and train. So, are you with me? Yeah. Thank you for the enthusiasm. Come on. I believe in excitement. One of your greatest leaders here, Chris Cannon, standing down there. Look at him. Woo! The man. I believe the way you talk about your business will be the way people will talk about your business. I believe the way you celebrate your business will be the way people will celebrate your business. If you go to a game, whatever game you're interested in, and you're sitting like this, they will wonder, what are you doing here? Are you really paying for this ticket? I mean, you're not really involved in the game. You have to show your enthusiasm. You have to show it on the outside. That's what will make people want to follow you. I used to tell my leaders in Sweden, let's say I have here a wall of glass. You can only look through that wall from one side, the other side. I have 200 people ready to sign up today. They've been standing here now for 3 hours watching each one of you. And I told them, this is the best of the best Hawaii can show you. So you have 3 hours to pick up the one you want to join under. They've been standing here now for 3 hours looking at each one of you. In a couple of minutes, I will take away the wall and I will tell them, okay, go and pick your upline. How many people will pick you because of what they saw you doing those last 3 hours? Come on. People are watching you. How do you behave? How do you treat your business? How do you treat people talking to you? How do you treat new information? How do you treat revelations? How do you treat opportunities? People will look at you and they will make up your mind if they want to follow you. If you want to put the future in your hand. I mean, some people, they have just been picking their nose the last 3 hours. They won't even shake your hand after that. You follow me? I believe in simplicity. People will make up your mind about you long before you are aware of it. So, how do you behave? How do you approach? How do you receive? How do you express? That's what people will look. If you have a business that how do you say, goes together with what you are telling them, you need to show it also. Not only words. Oh, you know, this is fantastic. Yeah, what is fantastic? Tell me. Yeah, don't you look at me and you understand how excited I am? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, you know, the reason why I joined, you know, first of all, I mean, you know, yeah, I know. I just made up my mind. You know, you're sending people away by acting wrong. You have a mirror at home. Start practicing. Hey, my name is Stefan. Nice to meet you. That's the way to do it. When I started selling vacuum cleaners 100 years ago, I learned something. Yeah, nobody believes I'm 72. You know, the products are amazing. I had a lady come up to me, are you really that? I said, no, sorry, I'm not. The thing is that when I started to sell vacuum cleaners, I learned something, people skills. Because they looked at me. I had like 15 seconds to make them let me into the homes after I knocked the doors. 15 seconds. They never met me before, probably never will again. Those 15 seconds will determine if they let me in. Then I didn't pick my nose. I learned how to do it. I learned how to get in. And when I entered their home, I have to learn how to proceed. And when I learned that, I learned how to get them comfortable with me, start listening to me, understanding why they should invest $1,000 in a new vacuum cleaner. They never thought about it before. But after 20 minutes, I'm giving them the price and actually seriously asking them to pay me $1,000 to change the old vacuum cleaner for a new one. How do you do that if you don't train? I went for 5 months without selling anything. But I had a dream. Everybody was mad at me. Mad at me. And the reason why I changed my profession from being a farmer, smelling like a cow, to a vacuum cleaner salesman, smelling Versace, forcing a tie on myself, was because my wife forced me. And I loved her, so I said, I better do what she wants to do. I went 5 months without selling anything. I knocked door. Hi, my name is Stefan and I don't know what I'm doing here. Can you let me in? And the answer was no. I said, oh, I already knew that. Thank you. And I went to next. Because you will always get what you believe. But I had a dream somewhere. And that's what I want to take you through now. Because if you have a dream, don't let it just sit there as a dream. Take it off. Make it real. Why should you carry old, oh, I have an old dream. Yeah, I don't care about your old dreams. Do something about them. Yeah, you know, I know. And we are sitting here because we have old dreams. But you know, old dreams in a new year can make miracles. We are facing a new year now. A month from now, we are entering a new year. Turn that old dream into reality. Put some action behind it. Put up some goals. Start planning, start training, and put your action behind it. That will change it from a dream to a reality and a result and changing of your future. I went those 5 months because of love to my wife. I didn't sell anything. First, she thought I was her hero. After a month, that changed, I could say. She was crying every night. I said, what? Thank you for the support. My mom was mad. Everybody was furious. What are you doing? You're trying to bring catastrophe on your family. What are you doing? You have to go back to your old job. I said, I'll never go back. I never go back again because the dream was in there that I could become something. I looked at other people with success. I thought, I'm not that different. I have 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth, 1 nose. Quite similar. If they can do it, I can do it. So I went on. And after 4 months, it was the vacation time, so they kicked me out, so now you take a month vacation. and reconsider your decision to work as a salesman. So I was sitting a whole month trying to get myself out of that dream. And every time I tried, I could hear the music, I can see the pictures, I can smell the success, and I thought, it's too early to quit. It's too early. But I was alone with that decision. So I called my boss. I told him, hey, I know we are starting up next week again. I just want to make an announcement. He said, oh, finally, Stefan, I'm behind you. You know that. You did everything you could, and I really support you in your decision. And I mean, this is not for everyone. And I said, yes, I know it's really not for everyone. But you know, I made up my mind. I'm coming back. And I could hear him. No. You're stupid thing. Don't you understand? 4 months, you haven't sold anything. You're totally dumb. We can't train you. You don't understand. Quit. He didn't say that, but that came through the phone. So I said, I'm coming back on Monday. Where do we meet? So I went there Monday morning. And that month, August, I broke all the records of the company in Scandinavia. I sold 61 vacuum cleaners in 20 days. 61 vacuum cleaners in 20 days. Still today people ask me, what's the secret of success? I said, there is no secrets. And we heard James standing here telling you there is no secrets. Hard work. Learn something. Put yourself into it. Because if you can do it, everybody else can do it. If you can't do it, nobody else will do it. That's duplication. So I told people, you know the secret? Follow me. I show you. Yeah, and they believe I would give them some secret revelations. I said, there is no secret revelations. There's only hard work and not quitting. I was cleaning those houses for 4 months for free. Not even expecting anybody to buy something. Because why should they? It's me only, so why should they buy anything? But I'm still here doing what I'm supposed to do. People ask me, how does it go? Oh, perfect. Your money? Oh, wow, yeah. I developed skills for cleaning house. That's what I was doing every day, you know, with style. Woohoo, look here. You know, and the woohoo, other way. I was specialized on vacuum cleaners without selling anything. So people ask me, why didn't you sell? I did the same that everybody else. But it took me 4 months to become one with my vision, my dream, my goals, and my desires. After those 4 months, when I knocked the door, I mean, that was corporate coming in. Hey, I'm here now. I know you've been waiting for me, so can I sit down? It was a done deal. I become one with what I was doing. You have to start training yourself. So when you meet people, you are Kyani. When you meet people, you are Dr. Burke. When you meet people, you're Dr. Q-Tap. When you meet people, you are Kirk Hansen. Why? Because that's the only Kyani they will meet at that point. And you are the best of the best of the best to tell that person why they should join Kyani. Because you have trained yourself. You know why you joined. You know your own reason for it. And that's what you can duplicate. That's what you can train. You follow me? Yeah? 5 people did? Come on. I'm talking about your business. You have to treat your business better than this. You should come to Sweden. We should teach you something. I've been training people to stand on their chairs and jump and shout and celebrate future victories. Why? Because that's a way to bring them on. You want to join the $1 Million Club in Kyani? Start act like one. Walk like one. Talk like one. How does success look in your eyes? If you go to talk to your banker, how do you expect him to be dressed and talk and behave? You have any expectation? If he comes in like from the street, you will say, oh wow, is there any other bank around? You have to give people the best that they can expect. They have to believe that you are number one in Kyani. They have to believe by meeting you, they've met everything that's worth to meet in Kyani. You have to do that to yourself. You owe yourself that. Don't give people wrong reasons for not joining your business. Don't give them wrong reason for not being excited of the opportunity that you are displaying them before. Because you are the best of the best of the best. You are living here with a purpose. Life is short. Don't waste time. Become good in what you're supposed to do. Don't, just play around. Get into serious business. Make up your mind. Make it to your thing. And the success will come your way. Everything starts with a dream. And the problem is that people stop dreaming because they don't believe in dreams. Because when I was a child, oh, isn't he cute? He's going to be a policeman one day. That was my dream. But people talked me out of it. Oh, that's dangerous, No, no. You should be. And then something stupid nice. Who wants to be something stupid nice in life when everything is possible? When everything in front of you is possible, when the menu is there, somebody else has put it there and they're paying for it, why should you choose something boring, ugly tasting? Why? Yeah, I'm special. Yeah, you are. Stop being that special. Get into your dream. Get your dream back. Some of you signed up for Kyani years ago. And you're still sitting here and you're wondering, where did life go? Life didn't go anywhere. That's a problem. Because you didn't make anything out of it. But that old dream that made you sign hasn't changed. You can pick it up and you can start making it happen. Because it starts now. Everything has a starting point. And what we have been talking about this weekend has a starting point today. And you can choose to join that starting date. And you can make it your official date when everything started to work for you. Because you started to follow the concept. You started to